Good morning. Hopefully everyone had a great weekend. Before I get started in my recap, if any 10-year-old, big man, any big, like forward center, 10-year-old want to play for us and we practice in the Pasadena area, hit me up in my DM. We practice every day. That's our competitive advantage. But just hit me up. We had a wonderful weekend. Went 4-0 this weekend against 3 tough games. Kids are getting better. Parents are happy. We all happy. And we getting better. So feel free to DM me if you're interested. I had the chance to go to North Torrance. And after we played our games, I hustled over to North Torrance. And the first game I watched was Mater Dei versus St. Francis. And Luke Barnett is sensational. I think the overall team length is amazing. Foot speed is good, not great overall as a team. And I think Mater Dei, if they can hit all cylinders and be healthy and they can get double-digit rebounders from that center spot, I think they'll be tough. But Luke Barnett, y'all know I just elected him to class of 2026, one of the elite players. And he had 15 points and in the second half, and 4 of them were and ones, just playing at his own speed, own tempo. Sensational, man. I'll be watching a lot of him on the NFHS since they play so far from me. St. Francis, Mater Dei beat St. Francis. That coach is gonna have Wolfson is gonna have to coach his butt off this year. Good luck. I wish you well. The Grant guard, DeLone Grant. If anybody knows him, have him DM me. We played them last year, and we lost. We was up by 11 going into the fourth quarter, or 10, something like that, and we lost the lead. But we did a good job. I think we held him to 2 or 4 points or something like that, and he's doing some of the same tendencies. If anybody knows him and he wants his scouting report, I'll be gladly to help him any way possible. Help him. This ain't no disrespect. I know people, oh no, I want to help the kid because he has some of the same tendencies. I watched the game, and I'll gladly go over the scouting report with him. And if he wants it, have him DM me, and hopefully it helps his career. Moving forward, Rolling Hills Prep versus Notre Dame. Shit, Notre Dame is fucking loaded. Go get your tickets now. It's going to be a rock star show. Leno Mark, he didn't play. But I took Lincoln, and I was really excited to see him play because I had the pleasure of training and coaching 2 guards from inline to inline. I thought was sensational. Justin Cobbs, who played for Cal, and Jonathan Gibson, who plays for New Mexico State. They were just sensational inline to inline guards, human press breaking machines, and he didn't get a chance to play, but I was really excited. And Tyron Stokes didn't play. So 2 of their starting 5 was not in the starting lineup, and they still clicked on cylinders, all cylinders. I'm real interested to see how they look moving forward. Go get your tickets now. If you can't get the home games, go to St. Francis, go to Chaminade, go to Alamany. But we do get a chance to see them play where you can get tickets at the Staples Center. You know what I mean? So feel free. Excuse me. What is it called now? Crypto Arena. So feel free to get your tickets there. I'll be there. I get to watch 5 to 6 games all in one day. Rolling Hills Preps, they got to figure out what they gonna do, because in order to play in the open division, you're gonna have to play a competitive low 70 to 80 point game to win at that level. So they got to figure out how they're gonna score 80 points. I think they do a sensational job defensively, well coached. The rotations are excellent. They got great presets. The point guard is everything you want in the point guard. Tough, will, strong, intelligent. And I wish them well. I don't know if they'll be Division I or open division, but we'll see. Roosevelt and Inglewood, man. I'm going to just say this, man. Jason Crowe is officially LA's version of the Crime Stopper. I grew up in the Inglewood, Crenshaw area, high crime area. When Jason Hart, who also went to Inglewood, shout out to Jason Hart, one of my middle school friends. When Jason Crowe plays on Friday night in the city of Inglewood, crime will dissipate. They will sell out. The kid had 30 points in the first half, who I consider one of the best two-way players in high school basketball in the southern section. I don't know much about the northern section. Isaac Williamson, who's committed to New Mexico. And I thought Isaac Williamson did a hell of a job. Jason Crowe is just that dude. And Isaac Williamson weathered the storm and did a good job in the second half. But Jason Crowe and his father are amazing. And if you're anywhere in that area, I think the mayor should get behind it. I think the councilman should get behind this and maximize it. Don't just think basketball. I think Jason Crowe can be a huge community boost for that. I own property in that area. I genuinely wish them well. And they're on the outside looking in for open division. They're on the outside looking in right now. I think if they go Division I, they'll be exceptional. And City of Inglewood, get behind them. And Roosevelt, they was out Braylon Burries. I asked the coach, and he was on a visit at Arizona. So they beat them without Braylon Burries. But moving forward, tough team to beat. Jason Crowe fouled out. Got to get a little better on the defensive end, you know. And Inglewood willed that win. Shout out for willing that win. Roosevelt is going to be a tough out. They're amazing, well-coached team, grit, grind, tough, intelligent, low turnover team. Just sensational, man. So Roosevelt and Inglewood, looking out for great things from them. Campbell Hall and Westchester. I had a chance to, I ran into Isaiah Johnson's father, and I just wanted to thank him, right? Because I was cutting up film of his son to show my son. And I just said, I think your son is one of the best guards in the state. And I just want to say thank you for what you're doing with him. And shout out to all the fathers, man. It was a lot of great fathers in the gym. I don't know them, but you could hear them cheering and stuff like that. Sensational, whether former NBA players or whether you're a father that works a full-time job. I say thank you, man, because you're making I think the more fathers involved, the greater America will be. We're going to make America great again with great fathers. And Campbell Hall was sensational. Shout out to Isaiah Johnson's father. Isaiah Johnson had a quiet first half, and then he just exploded in the second half. 35. What a great guard. I wish them well. Shout out to Christian, guard coming off the bench. Sensational. Gave them great minutes. Their big man is still behind a little bit. Had 2 early fouls in the first half. He got to get better. He got to get better at understanding angles and understanding time and situation, when to go for a block, when to help, over committing himself a lot. And that just simply comes from IQ. And Westchester, dude, shout out to Westchester. I'm a city kid. I graduated from a city high school. I'm glad they're back in the mix, man. Taj Gibson, shout out to Taj Gibson. One of another kids I trained made the NBA. Shout out to Taj Gibson. But Taj Ariza is dude. He didn't show all his skills at PHS, man. The kid made a no-look opposite block pass. Man, that kid, I don't know if I'll be honest. I don't know if Taj Ariza has a ceiling. I don't know if he has a ceiling, man. I don't know. I wish him well. Westchester is going to be up in your face. DeWitt, I've known DeWitt for a long time, man. Congratulations on getting the job, man. Westchester through and through. They're going to have a hell of a year. Fairfax-Westchester game will again start selling out again. Go get your tickets now. People go to Westchester. I remember I went to a Westchester-Fairfax game on a Friday night over going to a Laker game. Yeah, me. That's how big that game is. And it's back this year. So Fairfax got a few transfers, and we'll get to them when I actually go see them play. And I went home because I wanted to see Notre Dame, I saw Notre Dame, St. Francis, and I was just real curious. Lincoln had games, so I missed the Harvard Westlake game earlier. So I wanted to see them play against Maricosta. and they was without who I think will be a McDonald's All-American, Nick Kamini, this year. Nick Kamini is going to have a Wally Zerbiak, Tom Gugliotta, Glenn Big Dog Robinson, Carmelo Anthony type of point forward type of year for them. I think their guards are not where they should be, and I think Rebibo's gonna have to coach his butt off this year. Defensively, my short stint at Burroughs, best defensive team I believe we played. They're real sound defensively. It looks real simple, but they do a hell of a job, man. They don't miss box outs. They fight through screens. They do great stuff on the baseline. They're bigs. You got to be able to communicate. With that being said, they had a lot of turnovers, and it's going to be tough replacing Trent Perry. Guards had a lot of turnovers, man. I think that guards have a lot of potential, but we'll see. Nick Kamini, hey, Nick Kamini, I wish you well. I think hopefully he'll be a McDonald's All-American this year. He didn't play. I heard he was at UCLA on a visit, so I mean, hopefully he stays home, man. I would love to see Nick Kamini follow him, but you know, it's hard passing up Duke, North Carolina, you know what I mean? But yeah, so we'll see. They got a tough schedule. I'm interested to see them play against those Long Beach schools. I'm interested to see them play against SGA. SGA is, again, a team that is defensively sound. So we'll see. But yeah, that Mission League is tough. If I had to say right now, I would have Notre Dame 1, Sierra Canyon 2, and Harvard Westlake 3, with Crespi, with the emotional. Can they turn their emotional competitiveness into actuality against a Harvard Westlake because of the Joe Sterling? That's going to be a big deal. And then at the end of the year, we get to assess, was it a good idea Joe Sterling transferred? Because I think him on Crespi is really better than Harvard Westlake. I'll be honest with you. So we'll see. Mission League will be amazing, and I'm excited about this high school year. But Jason Crowe, Luke Barnett, Taj Ariza, the class of 2026 is amazing. And it's sad and true. Somebody got to get left off that McDonald's All-American list. But what I will suggest is y'all go create your own All-Star game for class of 2026, because it's loaded, man. It is loaded. The two kids at St. John Bosco, it's just loaded. So why don't y'all holler at Ken Miller over at the Collision All-Star game, and why don't y'all just collaborate, man? Gilbert Arenas has a huge platform, and he has great presence, and I think y'all should just monetize it, build it, brand it, and own it, you know what I mean? And make it bigger than the McDonald's All-American game, you know what I mean? So anyways, man, y'all go ahead and have a great day. I did go to game Sunday, but I don't have enough time on this to do it, so I'll come back and talk about what I saw Sunday. I saw Maranatha play, I saw Los Osos play, I saw South Pass play, but I'll talk about that in another video. So anyways, man, y'all have a great Monday. High school season is a month away, and I simply can't wait to my son and I pulling up to the gym, watching games. So have a great Monday, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace, guys.